So it is in fact true that it's 4K 30 FPS. I'm on PS5 Pro. I'm only mentioning the Pro part because that makes no difference. It's not magically just running at 60, okay? Whether or not there's going to be a future update that's going to rectify this, I don't know. But it is in fact true. And if we go to the options and we look at the display settings, we've got field of view, third person, first person field of view, in-game HUD scale, brightness, realistic beacon lights, and we've got sounds. This is all that we have. This is all the options from the actual main menu. Once we head on over into the game, which I'm going to pause just to make this a little bit quicker. It took about 24 seconds, if you're curious, to actually load it to the point where I can start the game. Once we're inside, we can see that the frame rate is stable. I've been playing for about an hour, driving around and stuff like that. Haven't had a single performance drop whatsoever, not even one frame. If we pause the game and we head on over here, we've got game and general settings. Under game, pause, name, autosave, seasons, crops and growth, vehicle control, AI workers. Okay. Then we'll go to general, units, radio, camera. There's nothing about dropping the resolution, none of that. Which to me, pardon my language, is fucking dumb. It really is. How do you have forced 4K? Oh, it turned off my... How do you have forced 4K? You don't have like a 1440p 60 FPS and like a 1080p 120 FPS. Like, how do you just not have that? We'll turn on the harvester and we will... I'm an idiot. Is that working? Yes, it is. I think so. And this is just to show you the performance, like when you're moving the camera around. It is very consistent. It might make your eyes bleed. Me personally, I'm okay with it. I really am. What I'm not okay with is the fact that this is the only option. That is absolutely mind-boggling to me. Like I said, I'm on a PS5 Pro, and I'm playing a brand new game that's almost in the year 2025, and I'm locked at 30 FPS as the only option. That is batshit crazy. But I have to make this video because these are the first impressions. These are things that I mainly talk about on my channel. Do games work with or without an internet connection? Are there features that are missing, like in Call of Duty sometimes? Do some games somehow magically just run at 30 FPS? You know, there's a lot more to life than just 4K. Look at Red Dead Redemption 2, for example. Okay, that game is amazing. Now, granted, it was PS4 Pro enhanced, so it's probably like 1440p. But the point is that game looks beautiful. You can have 4K. That's just a resolution. But what if all your settings graphically are on low? Then that 4K means nothing. But then what if you have it on like 1080p or 1440p, which to me is like a happy medium, and you have all the graphical settings on ultra with really far draw distances? I would rather that. But maybe you don't. Maybe you rather the full 4K or nothing, and you're willing to sacrifice performance to get the highest graphical fidelity. Then that's you. You do you, I do me. But in this case, we can't do what we want. We can't pick our preferred method. Now, this ain't Call of Duty. This ain't Need for Speed. People will argue you don't need 120 FPS. I don't care what your argument is. Everybody should be allowed to pick the way the game performs. There's no drop down. Now, I knew this going into the game, by the way. I did. I've got quite a capable computer. I just plopped a lot of money on a brand new computer that I built, okay? And it's amazing, but I generally use that for heavy lifting, streaming, video editing, and all that funky sort of stuff, okay? But yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. Is that. So if you don't mind like stable frame rate, because there's two types of 30 FPS, and I know this sounds funny, but I'm gonna say it anyways. There's the kind that's like Watch Dogs Legion 30 FPS. It's like very like like it feels a lot more choppy. And then there's this weird kind of 30 FPS where you notice it, yes, but it's less jarring on the eyes. Your eyes don't want to bleed quite as much.
Nice one, kiddo. That's it.
Forza Horizon 5.
You have my blood in your veins, after all.
Forza Horizon 5 on Series X in performance or in quality mode, which is at 30 FPS, I have to admit, is actually not bad considering. Like, it's actually not too shabby, given you're driving really fast vehicles. This one, again, is like that. It's doable.
Now we need to unload the wheat onto a trailer
Anyways,
to sell it.
I just wanted to share this with
Prepare
you.
your harvester for unloading by unfolding the pipe.
And that's it. So thumbs up if you liked the video. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. A thumbs down if you didn't like the video. And, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. I'll bend it in half. I'll twist it. And I'll break that thing off inside of your ass. Okay?
A pipe will
I'm just
start
saying.
extending, and the wheat will start to pour out.
And if you want to subscribe to the channel, sorry, I can't talk when somebody else is talking. Naturally, that would be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care. And if anything in the future were to change in terms of, you know, the PS5 Pro gets an enhancement somehow, or just in general, the PS5, the Xbox, whatever, gets an option where you could change the resolution, change the FPS, I will be sure to let you know. And I'm sure all the other very popular farming YouTuber celebrities will do the same thing. But I'm going to try and get in there and at least get the crust from the pie. My favorite part of the pie. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.